All right, y'all. Grave diggers. Tampa Bay, we off the chain. We ain't worried about a thing. We looking for another rain. We some grave diggers. Todd Bowles, he'll be 38 to freaking 3. Yeah, we know we bringing heat because we some grave diggers. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it, man. 38-3, we whooped that behind. My prediction was what? 42-14. I told y'all, and I got my morning cup. Y'all already know when it's Victory Mondays now, and depending on how we win, I will be having my cup. This your boy JB, aka Spoken, and we are here for Bucs World, y'all. I'm trying to get better at this. I'm trying to bring some more good energy so more people can come into this thing and know that this thing is real. So we won 38-3. We beat the Chicago Bear Girls. We whooped that behind for real, for real. And, my boy Tom Brady was 20 for 36, 211 yards, 4 touchdowns. Lenny, now I'm going to tell y'all something about Lenny and Ronald. I said before the game, I didn't say this on the last Bucs World video, but I said before the game started, I said, man, the Bucs got to get a run game going, man, if we want to space out that Bears defense and really have our way. And we did it, man. I said that Leonard Fournette need to have at least about 90 yards. Lenny ended up having 15 for 81, 5.4 average, 1 touchdown. Ronald Jones, shout out to Ronald Jones, 10 carries, 63 yards, 6.3 average. Keyshawn Vaughn even came in 5 for 27, 5.4 yards. And, Chris Godwin, 8 for 111 yards. He did his thing. He got over 100 yards today. Mike Evans, 6 for 76 yards, 12.3 average, and 3 touchdowns. Tyler Johnson got 2 grabs for 16 yards. OJ 1 for 9, Giovanni Bernard 2 for 5, and we'll go down to the defense, y'all. Devin White moving sideline to sideline. Winfield pick you off. He headed to the pylon. Now he ain't headed to the pylon, but he damn sure forced that fumble. Shout out to Antoine Winfield. Hey man, we gotta stop underestimating Antoine Winfield as far as his ability to force fumbles, man. This dude is an absolute beast. When I'm looking for a fumble, when I'm looking for a turnover, I'm always thinking, what is Antoine going to do today? I don't know if the man going to get a pick. I don't know if the man going to force some fumbles. I know he can damn sure force some fumbles. That he can do for real. He's impeccable in that area. My dog Devin White had 8 tackles, man. 8 solo tackles. He had 8 tackles, 2 assists. Jamel Dean, 7 tackles by Jamel Dean. My man was banged up and still came through in the clutch. We got D. Delaney. 4 tackles, man, 1 interception. Shout out to D. Delaney, man. Kevin Mentor, 3 tackles. Ross Cockrell, man, we got to give him a lot of credit for how much he has really stepped up and really helped our secondary, man. I don't think he gets enough credit. Ross Cockrell, man, that number 43 on our team, he is that guy. He is that dude. I've seen him over the course of 3-4 weeks, delivering on plays, breaking up passes. It was times when, they had open looks and he came in out of nowhere and put the arm up and deflected the ball. He is a very underrated player on our defense as far as grave diggers. So I think we should do what we should do as Bucs fans. We should give Ross Cockrell his flowers while he's here, man, for real, because I don't hear too many people talking about my dog, and he's really doing his thing. If it wasn't for that guy, I guarantee it'd be more points on the board. I guarantee you that, all right? Jason Pierre-Paul finally got himself, well, he didn't get a sack today. Oh, he got 2 sacks today. Yes, he did. He got 3 tackles and 2 sacks. That's what I'm talking about, Jason Pierre-Paul. I was starting to get a little worried, man. I'm like, man, what's up with my dog? I know he's dealing with injuries, broken finger, shoulders, all kind of things going on with him, man. But he working through it. Shaq Barrett had 1 sack. He had 3 tackles. Antoine Winfield had 2 tackles. I know he had a forced fumble. I can't look at the stats right now. I don't really see that right now. Big Beta Bell was going to do his thing. Shot to Jordan Whitehead for that 1 interception, 2 tackles. And Pierre Desir, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but he was just hired and lifted from the practice squad like 2 weeks ago or whatever. He just got on the Bucs, and the man picked off Justin Fields and did his thing. And shout out to Jalen Darden, man. Maybe the decision to get rid of number 85, I don't know what his name is, Mickens or something like that, Mickens. He wasn't really that much of a good return guy for me, but Jalen Darden, man, that dude, we got to keep him back there as far as punt return and kickoff return. I'm convinced that, if these were the old style of playing as far as how the kickoff return game was, when they moved the ball back in the Dante Hall days, back in the Devin Hester days. If we move that ball back, and I would love for the league to get back to that. I don't even know why we even do that to this day. Do anybody know why? But I felt like if this was the old style of playing, Jalen Darden would be amazing. He would be amazing. I know he didn't return the ball back that much. He only did it one time. One time on both ends of the ball, as far as punt return and kickoff return. But that dude is a beast. I like the way he shifts and moves around, on that field. He's that guy. But I tell you what, man, I am very pleased. All right, I am extremely pleased about how we handled the game yesterday, y'all. How we handled that game. We beat the mess out of them Bears, and I knew for a fact that we had to really punch them in the mouth, because the Bears they got a hectic schedule coming up. And, they lost to Green Bay. They lost to us. I forgot who they got to play next. Lord have mercy. Who do the Bears got to play next? I really don't care. They got to play the 49ers. Then they got to play the Steelers. Then they got to play the Ravens. Then they got to play the Lions. That's a division game. And then they got to play the Cardinals. Then they got to play the Packers again. It's not looking good for the Bears. The Bears season is over with. And the Bucs had to make a statement, because I'm going to be real with y'all. The game shouldn't have been that close last year. We lost 20-19. The game shouldn't have been that close. I felt like the Bears were a little cocky. They were a little cocky about how they beat us. And when they won, the Bucs took that very personal. We took that very personal. I'm glad to say that we got our lick back 1 out of 2. We still got to go get them Rams, and maybe we might have to see them in the playoffs and take it back to some old rivalry, because it's looking like it's about to be that anyway. We're looking like we're about to really go into this Rams and Bucs thing all over again, like we did in the 90s, late 90s and early 2000s. So if it happens, bring on the heat. I hope we don't see them boys. But, I am very pleased about the game. I'm just pleased. So let me go ahead and give y'all my notes, man. Let me go ahead and get into this, man. One thing that I saw a play when Ryan Jensen got punched in the face. Ryan Jensen is a very antagonizing guy. This dude is always antagonizing people, and I like it. I think he has a thing of going about it. He has a way of going about things every game where it's chess, not checkers. And correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan. Let me know this, because I'm noticing every game, because everybody know Ryan, he's a dog. He's gonna fight for his team. He's gonna fight for his quarterback, and he's gonna do anything he can to antagonize the defensive line, to antagonize the defensive players on the other side of the ball, just so we can get some penalty yards. That guy there is very good at drawing some penalties. I'm serious. It's like my 5th time seeing this junk with my own 2 eyes, seeing him antagonize folks. And as soon as he get punched in the mouth, he like, see, get him, throw the flag. And he ended up getting the dude ejected from the game and disqualified. So it is what it is. But I got to raise my cup, man. I got to raise my cup and say, good job, Todd Bowles. Amazing job for coaching that defense, man. When everybody wanted to count out the Gravediggers because all our players hurt, like SMB, Carlton Davis, Richard Sherman, even Jamel Dean. We have some very beat up players on our squad. We got Levante David out. All these new guys and all these next man up guys are showing and upholding the Gravediggers name. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the fact that Todd Bowles is figuring out some type of way to insert aggressiveness and assertiveness into this team, into this roster, man, because a lot of people's counting us out defensively. A lot of people's counting us out as far as our secondary unit. I know B-Ham, he always counting out our secondary unit, and now I'm hoping that B-Ham would finally look himself in the mirror and realize, well, God dog, the Gravediggers are just Gravediggers all around. It don't matter if it's 3rd string or 4th string. Because let me tell you something about the Bucs right now. One thing what I'm liking about the Bucs is that they have this thing called next man up. The next man up mentality is the best thing I think the Bucs could have done as far as on defense, especially in the secondary. The next man up mentality seems to be really working. And of course, the average fan, the average player, the average coach is going to be like, oh man, we don't have our guy. I wonder how this going to look. Look, them boys showing up, they giving up less points than the actual starters that was just in the game. The actual main starters that been in games earlier this year, they gave up way more points than the guys who were next men up. All right, so I'm with that. I'm with that. I salute all the guys for stepping up and doing their thing, and like I said, upholding the grave digger chain, man. Keep that shovel in your hand and start smacking these fools across the mouth, man. Across the mouth, man. And I'm happy. That was one of the best games I know I'm going to remember for a while. Why? I don't know. It was something so lit about that game. I wish we would have got into our 40s. Of course, I'm spoiled at this point. I think all Bucs fans right now are kind of spoiled. And like I told y'all better enjoy all this that we're receiving, because I don't know if we're ever going to have a time like this ever again in life. I hope so. I hope that the Bucs will be passionate enough and motivated enough to uphold this team and keep this team going life after Tom Brady. Let's just not do this because Tom is in town, Big Tom is in town, and now it's time to run up the numbers and really talk all this smack. Nah, there's still gonna be players around like Devin White still around, and it's still gonna be players like Vita Vea that's still gonna be around, possibly Chris Godwin, life after Tom Brady. And even Tristan Wirfs, we're not getting rid of that dude. He ain't going nowhere. He's going to have a fat contract. And if my man is not in the top players and not going to the Pro Bowl this year, Tampa, we got a problem. We got a real problem, all right? Tristan Wirfs is one of the best tackles out there in the NFL. He's a man-child, okay? He's a young brother, but he's a man-child out there just doing dudes in, left and right. Not even allowing sacks, all right? That's what I'm talking about. So, I'm pleased. Let me go ahead and get my drink. Tampa Bay, we off the chain. We ain't worried about a thing. We're looking for another ring. We some grave diggers. Now, we're going to NOLA this week. Oh, y'all know how I feel about this one. Oh, Jameis. We coming for you, boy. Yes, sir. We will be seeing Jameis Winston this Sunday in NOLA on Halloween. It's about to get real spooky, y'all. About to get real spooky. So I can't wait. I've been anticipating this game. Y'all, I'm even going to the game on my birthday. December 19th, me and my dog Rip and my lady will be in attendance at the doggone Buccaneers game against the Saints. So if y'all want to join in on me and get some tickets, I will be there in the visitor section. The visitor section got the cheapest tickets. All right, Bucs fan, you ain't here for me. Yeah, we got the cheapest tickets. The visitor side, get it over there. I got like 2 tickets for like $230. No lie. Swear to God. Serious. But Jameis, this is a little personal. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. I'm gonna tell you why. Jameis, this, we gonna have fun. We gonna hug after the game. We gonna dap up. We still your brothers on the low. But you will know your girl now. And we don't like what you did last year. You ate it in front of our face when y'all beat us, and then we went and smacked you across your face, after you thought you had one on us when Drew Brees, we sent Drew Brees home. Because if Drew Brees would have won the Super Bowl this year, he would have came back this year and in return. But I guess you're the next man up over there. And you're doing pretty good. Jamie doing all right. But that offense leans on Alvin Kamara, obviously. And, James is going to have to be real, he's going to have to run for his life on Sunday. Y'all seen what we did to Patrick Mahomes and them Chiefs girls? Yeah, them Mahomes, and, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, I don't know about them. I feel like the Bucs done put voodoo on their behind. Because the Chiefs ain't never bounced back ever since that ass whooping from the Bucs. And y'all know I don't even like to cuss on this channel at all like that, but I had to say it like that. The Chiefs ain't bounced back since that licking from the Bucs, and Patrick Mahomes out here throwing 15 touchdowns, 15 interceptions in 15 games, at least 6 interceptions in the last 6 games. So it ain't looking good over there. But back to Jameis and back to the Saints. That defense is impeccable. I'm gonna be real with you. The Saints allowed only like 97 points up to this day. They're gonna play tonight on Monday Night Football against the Seahawks. I expect for them to take that one, but I hope they don't take it because we need to get them on out of there, man. We got to worry about getting to the number 1 seed in the NFC so we can have a bye week. We got some beat up players, and we need all our guys to be ready to go, and we need all the benefits that we can take. All right, so if that requires us being the number 1 seed and taking that bye week, then we need to be that team. We don't need to be coming out the wild card and trying to work our way back in again. I don't want to do that. You know, for the first time, I want to see the Bucs take a bye week, and we wait on to see who gonna come to Tampa Bay. You know, I feel like that's how we should do it. Antonio Brown, I think he'll be back on Sunday to play. We need a lot of our guys back. I'm gonna be real. I feel like we need Antonio back. Gronk, he's not going to come back. Like I told y'all, Gronk going to take his sweetest time. Gronk is technically a retired player on the Buccaneers. He's an active retired player. He barely practiced, but we know what we got him for. You know, he didn't really get used in the first half of the season, but he got used in the second half, especially the postseason. So I feel like Gronk is like that special jewel in the cabinet that we just preserving, because you know who Tom main guys are. Tom main guys are Antonio and Gronk, period. And then Mike Evans, and then Chris Godwin. But, you know, we on one right now, man. I'm extremely happy as a Bucs fan. I'm extremely happy. This will be one for the books to me, man. For real. So, Bucs World, make sure y'all pass this video on to all the Buccaneers fans, all the NFL fans, whatever. Tampa Bay, we here. Y'all know I ain't never giving up on this channel, man. I appreciate all y'all who like, subscribe, pass the content on. I even appreciate the people on Facebook, because we got this video on Facebook. So if you want to see it on Facebook as well, it's on Spoken Reasons TV Facebook. All right, just type in Spoken Reasons, you'll see the verified check, and you'll see me. So I upload videos over there as well. But I'm happy, man. I can't stress that enough, man. I just can't. So until then, Saints, Noya. I should give a prediction. Should I give a prediction right now? I'm gonna say this. The prediction: we're gonna win that game, 28-17. 28-17. 28-17. I'm going to say that. Bucs win 28-17 against the Saints. Oh, another thing, too, what I don't really like, and I got to say this as a Bucs fan, Bruce Arians last week gave the Bucs off on Monday and said come back Tuesday, right? This week, he said, y'all got Monday and Tuesday off, come back Wednesday at 7:30. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like when we're playing a competitive team like the Saints, a team that we don't know what's going to happen in the game, and especially a team that we saw deep in the playoffs last year. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about those days off. I feel like let's just give them Monday off and let them boys come back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and do their little walkthroughs and do their studying. But to come back in the middle of the week, knowing that you got to go on a road game, I don't know. I'm not a part of the organization. I'm just a fan, all right? And yeah. Oh, and we're going to talk about that fan that gave away that ball as well. You know, I want to make sure I save that for another session, another video. But until then, y'all, Bucs World.
Grave diggers, Tampa Bay, we off the chain. We ain't worried about a thing. We looking for another ring. We some grave diggers. Ty Bowles, he a beast. 3-4 or 4-3. Either way, he bringing heat, cause he a grave digger. Hey, yo, 24, yeah, he a grave digger. Get live 45, he a grave digger. We wear our heart up on our sleeve. We don't even keep score. We just run it up and leave.